Hi Scorpio, I hope that all of you guys are doing well. My name is Gabriella, for anybody new. Before we get into this, I would like to set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Okay, so I was getting Scorpio coming through strongly. We have some planetary shifts going on right now that are going to be pushing us into action. I was seeing something about those orange cones that are on the road, also the joints of a foundation of a home. That could be a metaphor for something. But I'm seeing us very much being moved in a particular direction. So without further ado, we are going to get into it. I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you for joining. Okay. For anybody new, I freestyle when I read, when I interpret the tarot cards. Okay, starting off with the Magician. I'm getting that we are manifesting something new. Maybe a new dynamic. Unraveling some sort of test that we're going through. I'm hearing staking claim. There may be assistance that we're having through our manifestations, also through our abilities in general. And I'm looking at the Lovers, and below the Lovers, the Four of Wands. Assistance finding the harmony that we are looking for. I'm looking at two feminines. And I'm seeing that we are being guided to call something out about a partnership, okay? Maybe to take action with something. Because this collaboration that we're being guided into is going to provide something that I'm hearing we're longing for, okay? I'm hearing right on the money. With a dynamic and a harmony. And we were definitely being tested as far as us stepping into a particular role in this dynamic that we're moving into. The lesson that we had to learn was about securing something regarding the home and regarding us being called into action with something, okay? We may have been guided to communicate something with someone. Maybe that we were going to be having a new beginning and we're not trying to manifest things that, maybe relationships that we've already experienced, Scorpio. And I'm seeing that there's something going on with our gifts as well as we're being led through. I'm hearing this maze. I'm also hearing this course. I'm seeing us leading something, some sort of dynamic that we're working in, okay? And I'm seeing us pouring our gifts into this direction that we're going into. Maybe pouring our gifts and what we have to give into this new dynamic that we want to see come to fruition. I'm getting that we may be being called to lead something out, Scorpio, okay? What's going on with this dynamic? Okay, there's communication that's going to be coming in about a dynamic. This can definitely be something romantic, and I'm seeing us, I'm seeing an enlightenment coming around about whatever this duo is that we're being led into. We may have shared gifts with somebody, also shared guides I'm getting. I'm looking at Gemini and I'm looking at Pisces. I'm getting that this person may have those two placements prominently in their chart if it's not you, Scorpio. Maybe highly aspected. I'm seeing that the Ten of Cups is coming your way. I'm hearing as we undergo this transition, okay? We may have been bouncing back and forth between something, and I'm seeing that judgment is being called, and there's a decision that's going to be being made for us, Scorpio. This is about what we have to give, and I'm seeing that as we discover what we're looking to receive and call in, we're uncovering things that may not have been readily available to us. I'm looking at Pisces, I'm looking at Pluto. I'm getting that we really have our feet in the water with this. That phrase is coming through. We may have been turning down offers before, maybe moving away from ones that we didn't see fit. I'm getting, Scorpio. And I'm seeing that this is freeing the mind space up, maybe to move into a different direction than we had been going in before. And now we're choosing which way that we want to go. Because I'm seeing us picking an opportunity, and I'm hearing running for it. There's someone that may be coming in for us, offering something sentimental, something, I'm hearing emotionally grounded, okay? Based in the emotional realm. And I'm seeing that we may have been feeling a bit stressed out with all of the things that we were carrying, but as we manifest choosing the direction that we want to go in, we're freeing ourselves of all of this, feeling like we have too much going on, to getting straight to the point. I'm hearing butterfly news. And I'm getting that we are going in a direction that has to do with the home, that has to do with money. We may also feel like we're taking on a lot as well because of all of the responsibilities that we have, but I'm seeing that we're freeing ourselves from some of the stresses that we've been feeling. And I'm seeing now that there's an offer that's coming in for us. If we are the head of a business, of something we're doing with work, I'm seeing that there's an offer coming in for us. This can be us at the head of a household. We're in charge of something here, and it has to do with money. It has to do with our foundation. I'm hearing foundational freedom, okay? And I'm looking at an offer that's coming in directly to us. This is something that's also going to be emotionally, I'm hearing compensating. Maybe for whatever was stressing us out before. And I'm getting that that there's some clarity coming through for us by means of communication. And I'm seeing that we're moving into a place where we're finding our equal give and take. Things are being balanced out after not feeling like they were very balanced before, Scorpio. And I'm seeing that whatever this offer is that's coming in is something steady, something stable. And I'm getting that it's coming from somebody in tune with their emotions, with their intuition. Somebody grounded, somebody stable. And I'm seeing that we may have had a lot of things before that were options for us to pursue. And I'm getting that in finding exactly what it is that we want to see happening, the direction that we want to go in. This was also part of a test for us to see if we would pick the right direction that we needed to go into by keying in, by tuning in to our intuition. I'm hearing and following the voice, following the signals. This can be symbols, this can be signs, and I'm getting that we're moving into a direction where we're going to find reciprocity emotionally, and intuitively we feel like this is the direction that we're being called to go in, okay? Our intuition may have been telling us before that there was something going on that we needed to remove ourselves from, and I'm seeing that in alignment with the karma that's being handed out, that the people that were not in alignment are going to be receiving their karma, just as the people that are in alignment will be as well. And anyone with a voice that may have been letting you astray is going to be receiving their karma as well, I'm getting. Scorpio. I'm hearing being mindful of being a good leader, okay, Scorpio? This may be a position that we're stepping into, maybe for those around us. And I'm seeing us I'm hearing marked progress in a work dynamic, maybe while we're at our jobs, and I'm seeing us, I'm hearing soul searching with the Hermit. We may be pulling back from dynamics that we were working in before. This can be interpersonal things as well. I'm seeing this more so as us being at work, and I'm getting that we're pulling back from collaborations that we may have been working in before. Okay, this was happening when I was meditating. I'm getting a feeling, it feels like electricity moving back here. We may be getting downloads that are going to help lead us through this new cycle that we're entering. Maybe to keep us out of the realm of those, I'm hearing responses, okay? So this can be our behavior. This can also be the behavior of others. And I'm seeing that whatever movement that we're entering into, especially in a work dynamic, that this is going to lead to the progress that we've been, I'm hearing, working to see. I'm getting that something big is happening in our work dynamics. I'm hearing our place of work as well. And when we look within for the answers, I'm getting that we're going to find exactly what we wanted to be finding. This can be answers that we were looking for as well. Because I'm seeing that we've been healing from the disappointment that we felt from being led astray in the past, and that we're really tuning up our intuition to be able to follow it to what we want. And I'm seeing us also realizing that a wish is being granted for a dynamic. I'm hearing that's going to run smoothly, okay? We could also be working with somebody that we feel interested in. These cards came out together before as well. I'm hearing twin soul. We may have been guided as well to move away from a dynamic that we really did feel like we connected with somebody spiritually, emotionally, and I'm seeing that we're moving away from the things that felt unhealthy and moving into a place where we do feel like our dynamics are, I'm hearing blossoming healthy relationships, okay? There may have been something before that we were feeling resistant to seeing, but I'm getting that we're ready to speak up on whatever this thing is. Because we're ready to see our equal give and take. Something may be balancing out financially for us as well. I'm getting that something is now breaking free and that something regarding our money can come through now, okay? And there's a harmony that we've gained that's going to prove something of assistance for us. And being mindful of the offers that we take as well is going to provide us assistance. This means being mindful of the things that energetically we're engaging with is going to be very helpful at this point for us, because I'm getting that there's going to be an illumination regarding things that had been coming our way, but things that did not feel like opportunities that we should take, offers that we should take. I'm hearing the word compatibility. And meeting our resistance to facing decisions is now a victory, because we're stepping into a place of action. In the hopes that something that we wanted to come to fruition coming down, I'm seeing us getting into a place where we're alchemizing, where we're adapting to what's going on around us. And I'm seeing that we're moving away from whatever did not feel emotionally, I'm hearing soully stable. And I'm seeing us moving into a place where we're being guided by our passions. I'm hearing and our actions, okay? Scorpio. And I'm looking at there being a change coming on with our gifts. And I'm seeing that Spirit is guiding us through making decisions that we need to make. And I'm getting that getting connected with our guides is going to be extremely helpful at this point to help us come to a decision that we really need to make. And so is our moral base ground, I'm getting. It's going to help us with whatever this money is that we're waiting on. Money. Money that's going to help us transition into a place of power, okay? And I'm getting that we're also being guided to set our boundaries too, to help us establish ourselves within this space that we're moving into. And I'm getting also that Spirit is guiding us into taking the steps that are necessary for us to be taking as well. I'm hearing to realize our gifts. We may be adjusting as well to a new place that we're stepping into. Yes. And one that we've matured in as well. I'm seeing us, like, the gifts that we had before may have been underdeveloped, maybe not developed fully, and I'm getting that we're moving into a place where we feel empowered, believe in our efficacy, and we're now manifesting the things that we want to see. And we're doing this by means of enlightenment, by means of temperance as well. And taking our times and remaining patient with the things that we're manifesting too. And ending the cycles where we're cutting ourselves short. And now we move into a place where we put behind us our hesitance with ending cycles and move into a place where we're happy to readily do that for us because of the things that are going to be becoming available to us. My nose is getting so itchy. I'm hearing what's hidden, okay? Maybe something about that coming through for us, Scorpio. I'm hearing power dynamic. I'm seeing something about meeting in the middle, okay? There's a theme of harmony that is coming through on each spread, one that we're moving into. I'm getting that we are also moving into a place where we're realizing the potential that we have as well. And it looks too, to me, like something is being mixed up right now in a way where the ingredients are being put into something that we're going to be able to view the finished recipe I'm getting. I'm seeing that there's clarity coming for us about the Ten of Pentacles. Because of this new space that we move into, I'm getting something about purity. I'm getting something about ascending as well, Scorpio. I'm hearing ascending through the process. And I'm getting that because we have learned how to manage this behavior. This can be within ourselves. This can also be within others as well. I'm seeing that there's harmony that we're moving into. So maybe in our ability to read, yes, in our physical environment, those that step to us, maybe even feelings that we have that, I'm getting the feeling again, feelings that we have that we need to be mindful of, to not jump into action, to really think about things. I'm hearing think things through before taking action, where before we may have readily jumped on something. I'm getting that we're really taking the time to view all of the options and as well to play the tape to the end. I'm looking at Sag, I'm looking at Capricorn. And I'm seeing that there's harmony that's coming down for us in our physical environment. This can be a feminine that's stepping to us in our direction. This can also be us stepping into our feminine energy. I'm seeing something about a feminine, something about a romantic dynamic. There may have been chaos that was happening. I'm getting like something with the Saturn aspect, okay? And Saturn is moving through into a more potent position now. Where if things are not stable, there's going to be a big no tied to it. And the things that are in alignment, you're going to get the go-ahead to go through. I'm getting the green light. I'm looking at the Queen. I'm hearing the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is here. I'm looking at the Queen of Cups. Falling over the Queen of Pentacles is strength. I'm seeing a big movement of feminine energy that we're moving into. This can be coming towards us as well. I'm getting this thing on the side of my head again. I'm getting the sense that a lot of us are going to be upgrading spiritually, getting in touch. I'm hearing more in touch, okay? I'm hearing creativity. There's healing that we were being guided to do, and I'm seeing that we've opened up the channels for our heart, and I'm seeing that there's a movement coming in towards us. This can be counterpart energy. I'm looking at water signs, I'm looking at fire signs, and now I'm looking at the High Priestess. I'm seeing us using the knowledge that we have to move through conflicted, maybe conflicting feelings that we're holding, but only because we fight our intuition. And I'm getting us moving through into a space where we're taking heed of the wisdom that's coming through for us. I'm hearing following the guidelines, and I'm seeing that there's a celebration that's coming for us because we've gotten to a place where emotionally we're healing. We've opened up the channels now for us to be receiving, I'm hearing intel, our intuition, the messages that we're getting coming through, and I'm seeing us stepping into a role that is very much in charge. I'm getting this financially, okay? This can also be with our North Node, and I'm seeing us having the strength to really follow where we're being guided and move away from the things that we feel we need to move away from. And I'm seeing that part of this soul contract that we have is to be starting a new endeavor. And I'm seeing that there's a celebration because of the knowledge that we've gained, that we continue receiving and are now putting into action as well. There may be soul contracts that we were guided to move away from. Maybe things that we felt emotionally tied to before. But I'm seeing that our grounding techniques are helping us move into a place where we're feeling stable regarding the work that we're doing, the jobs that we're doing. I'm getting something about assistance financially coming in for us in our physical environment. And I'm getting that our heart may be receiving messages that are going to give us the direction to where we're moving to next, okay? And I'm seeing that there's also an offer as well coming for us because of the healing that we've done. We may have felt worried before, like we weren't going to get this opportunity I'm getting, but I'm seeing that there's something moving in for us, Scorpio, and our intuition is telling us this. And I'm getting that by listening to it as well, that we are really getting into a good place. I'm hearing solid foundation. I'm hearing by prioritizing the intuition, and we're taking a leap of faith with a new project, a new venture regarding a soul contract that we're now moving into fulfilling. And I'm seeing that we're not worried anymore because we're following our passions, our creativity, and we are ready to get the job done that needs to be, I'm hearing completed, okay? Something we're being guided into. We may be stepping into a position where we're leading something regarding communication as well. I'm seeing that this is going to be a big aspect regarding whatever new spot that we're moving into. This can be with a job. This can be our position with those around us as well. And I'm getting that it's going to be very clear to those around us to be able to see the way that our gifts have manifested and what we're now capable of, Scorpio. And I'm seeing us, too, being in a place where we're communicating what we're willing to take on and what is just going to be overwhelming for us. Maybe in a dynamic, maybe at work. I'm getting that we're really standing up for, I'm hearing our boundaries, okay? And when there are offers that are coming in that feel overwhelming to us, I'm getting us setting down boundaries and saying no to them when it's something that feels too overwhelming. And this is how we work in our reciprocity. I'm hearing to the plan. It's like, regardless of how much money something is, if we feel emotionally, spiritually like it's too much for us to be taking on, I'm seeing us following our intuition and saying no to these opportunities if it's not something that is purely in alignment. And I'm getting that this is how we're manifesting this soul contract to come down for us. I'm seeing us walking into a new dynamic and also a new place as well as we ascend. And I'm getting that we're also taking heed of our mental health. I'm hearing just the same, because the conflicts, there's illumination coming for us because of the way that we felt conflicted before. I'm seeing us freeing ourselves from the mind maze that we were in. Maybe because we didn't know what direction that we wanted to go in as far as what we were pursuing. But I'm seeing that we're calling this out now and choosing which way we want to go. I'm hearing what we want to see manifest for us, and I'm looking at the Ace of Wands. I'm getting that somebody's going to be communicating something and we're going to be granted an opportunity that was not available to us before, Scorpio. And this is definitely something guided for us. This may be something that we weren't expecting, but I'm getting that it's something that we wanted to manifest, that we have remained hopeful of seeing. And we independently accomplished this as well. I'm looking at the Eight of Wands falling over the King of Swords. And I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune turning in our favor. I'm hearing as we move into alignment, I'm looking at judgment being called. So I'm getting, okay, I'm getting this strongly. There's some clarity that's coming down for us, as well as something monetary. I'm hearing monetarily speaking. And this has to do with the new path that we're moving into. And because we moved, this can be moving away from a job, moving away from dynamics that were not working for us, that did not feel emotionally satisfying to us. I'm hearing new ways. We may be even surprising ourselves with the leaps that we're taking right now as we undergo a transformation, because I'm getting that we're welcoming in, I just saw 3144, I'm getting that we're welcoming in the change that's coming for us because we realize that it's just going to better our position that we're in. Coming face to face with an opportunity and having success with this thing landing for us. Maybe there was something that we wanted to see come for us, and I'm getting that we put in the work and we underwent the transformation, and so now we get this opportunity that wants to come in for us. I'm looking at Cancer, I'm looking at Scorpio, and I'm seeing that we may be holding our emotions close to the chest right now about whatever this thing is. But I'm seeing us being very happy about who's coming in for us and the moves that we're making as well. Feeling like we're moving into a space where we're validating ourselves and also feeling empowered by the choices that we're making too. I'm getting that we're healing the past as well. Maybe things from childhood, maybe with a feminine figure. And maybe with us feeling like in realizing our potential, we can step into our power. And this is what we see when we look within at the transformation before us. And all of the exchanges of energy and the offers that came in before that felt overwhelming to us, I'm seeing us weaving our way through and accomplishing the things that we need to accomplish. I'm getting that we're also readily doing shadow work as things pop up that we know that need to be addressed, and this is also leading us to a really big major stability. And I'm seeing us taking breaks when we know that we need to so we can continue. I'm hearing the race, maybe just the actions that we're taking. And I'm getting that we may be manifesting a lot of things, but only because we're believing that we have the power to. And I'm watching Spirit bringing in, I'm hearing the full contract towards us. I'm hearing working in unison. I'm looking at the Wheel of Fortune. I'm getting that the Wheel of Fortune, the karma that we're receiving, is pushing us into whatever this soul contract is that we know that we're meant to be moving into. in our physical environment, and we know that the job is going to have a lot of tasks that we need to perform, but we're ready. And I'm seeing that our spirit guides are giving us assistance. I'm hearing our intuition as well, our grounded intuition. I'm getting that we're being mindful too, to not get caught up in our heads about what's going on with the money, what's going on with the home, because we know that what's coming towards us is something of stability, something we can trust. And we need to set boundaries with ourselves also, to not get caught up in our heads about this, because things are going to be coming through for us, and we have to believe that they actually are in order to see them manifest for us. I'm hearing the 10 of Pentacles is underway. You just have to have the strength to manifest what it is you want to see moving forward. Moving forward. Because we've chosen the direction, the path where we want it to lead. There may have been delays that we experienced with the harmony also that we're manifesting, but I'm seeing that we have learned how to work with this energy as well. And now we're moving into this place. Because we've learned to set boundaries, I'm hearing and stake our territory, also defending what we need to defend. Boundaries. Being very vocal about this. And I'm getting that we're moving, I'm hearing cycling up. Something that has to do with our gifts, okay? And I'm getting that we're also aiding the collective in something that we're doing. And I'm seeing us working very hard to move through the chaos that that may feel all engulfing at some points, but I'm getting that our intuition and our creativity leads us exactly where we need to go. And I'm seeing that what we want to see manifest, what we have dreamed of seeing manifest, is now in alignment with the Wheel of Fortune, and we're going to be seeing this landing for us, Scorpio. Regardless of who is around us, I'm seeing us really sticking to what we know we need to be working on, and that this brings us clarity by not giving this any attention when it's energy outside of ourselves, moving away from it, listening to our intuition when it guides us away from people. And this is where we meet harmony in relation to our gifts and what we're doing with our work as well. I'm seeing our gifts being united with someone that we're moving towards, okay? I'm getting like two, maybe kind of polar energy, maybe like yin and yang. I'm getting like these energies that are moving towards each other and are going to be working together. And I'm getting that there's going to be some sort of revelation about this coming for us soon, Scorpio. I'm hearing long awaited. Maybe we were waiting to see this come to fruition, but I'm getting that there were some things that needed to be squared away before we could do this. Maybe things with our money, but I'm seeing that there's an offer that's coming in for us. And it's from somebody that we're definitely going to feel, I'm hearing massive synergy with, okay? Somebody that we're going to work well with and that is going to work well with us as well. Communication that's coming in from whoever this person is. And this is going to help us with making a decision that we needed to make, maybe with our money. Because there's reciprocity coming our way. Maybe an endeavor that we were choosing, which way we wanted to go with something. And I'm seeing us moving towards whatever dynamic this is. I'm hearing because it's time, Scorpio. because we've healed. And now we're receiving what we need to receive. Okay. So I'm getting as well that this person that's coming towards us is going to have a higher level of knowledge, maybe something similar to what we have, because they've progressed and made similar steps along their journey. I'm getting like they've passed their tests too. I'm hearing upfront and honest. I'm looking at Pisces. And now I'm seeing that the knowledge of the High Priestess is telling us that there's a wish fulfillment that's coming through for us. I'm hearing wane. I'm hearing waned on. Wane like a waning moon. Somebody that's also in charge of something. The person with the knowledge of the High Priestess is also somebody that's in charge of something. I'm seeing these two going together as well. So maybe somebody that's mirroring the position that you've stepped into, a position that you've worked for to move into. And I'm seeing that there's an enlightenment now that's coming for us about the reciprocity that we've manifested by following our intuition and going where it leads us to. And now I'm seeing that there's major enlightenment about this next step that we're moving into because of the progress that we've made with healing and what is now readily available to us. The clarity that comes down. I'm hearing ready to grasp. Okay, we're going to end it there. I just saw 4141. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for being here. Scorpio, I'm wishing everyone love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time. Bye, Scorpio.